Drake, the young man with the big heart and the big mouth. As I've said, all of Aqua is but a pond.
And you're Queen Strega, the murderer.
And how high is your body count, young Drake?
What do you want?
Go home, all of you. Go home and play with your little friends.
And leave you and your order mercenaries to find the angel's tears? I don't think so. Nobody on this crew is gonna let you do that. Or is this some kind of personal vendetta?
Exactly. It's all up to you. Everything is up to you. Tell me, is dear old Nat close by?
Closer than you know.
Good. Very good. An old and annoying habit of his. Tell him for me that the journey will end here for most of you.
I don't think your tough talk is gonna decide that, Strega.
I suppose you're right.
Scanners show another one of our pesky little friends.
They're working for Nat's wife.
So the great Typhius flushes the parasite out of the shark's bowels! I knew you were playing games with me, all of you!
Calm down, Skipper. It's not what it looks like. I just learned about it myself. Nat's goal, the only one he has left, is revenge.
Revenge? Against his wife? Finally, a man who really knows what to do.
She's got their son's blood on her hands.
Well, let's get out there and take a closer look. I don't care who's got what reason to live or die. All that matters right now is that we stick together.
Aye, Skipper. That'll help morale.
You bet. Drake?
Yes, Skipper?
Do you remember what I told you? About the 4 things that never come back to you?
Sure. A spoken word, a fired torpedo, the past, and a missed opportunity.
Exactly. That's the 4 of them. But there is one more.
So what's number 5?
The hell with that! If we get attacked, let's blow holes in that gang until their backsides beg for mercy!
Harvester. Freighter of the Drake Enterprises.
They've killed Amitab, and Matt is badly wounded.
Angelina, don't lose your concentration. They're reforming. They're not giving up.
Well, I'm not giving up either.
Good. They've launched one of their damn bombs again. We better get out there
And stop them. William,
Angelina?
if anything happens, you'll continue the path, won't you?
Nothing's going to happen to you. I love you. This will all be over soon.
All right, William. I'll see you outside. And I'll always be there for you.
Angelina. And I'm going to kill you, sweetheart. Come on, Strega. I'm not afraid of you. I see. Are you also not afraid to die? We'll meet again, William Drake.
Come on back aboard, boy. William, come back.
Harvester. Freighter of the Drake Enterprises.
I'm so sorry, Drake. And now, of all times, Angelina. She always treated me fair. All of us.
She saw this coming. She knew it. She knew it all along. She said a song can fade. She foresaw this.
Brother, Drake, as a child I learned, when the crawlers kidnap my family, that death means nothing. You're either dead or you're alive. all mourning is selfishness, brother.
I know. She was the first love of my life. I don't know how I can live without her.
You'll live. If only to take revenge for her, brother. If only to make Strega pay.
I bet there's a long line of people waiting to make her pay.
Aye. Amitab.
Yeah. I have to admit, I misjudged him.
He gave his life for me. For me. For a crawler. A piece of meat from a trash sluice.
Animal, I think he died for a human being. He always saw you like that. For him, every crew member was equal.
I wish that was true the other way around. Some of us just used him. I used him to escape. Nah. Shit, do you think he'll survive this?
What for? How are you?
I'm still alive. It's so...
Everything is as it should be. Am I right, Uncle Nat?
Yes. As it should be. I'm sorry, William.
Only a man with torment in his heart can find the stone sepulcher. Have I been tormented enough for you now?
When I persuaded your father to come with me, he already had the barrel of his railgun in his mouth. Either way, he wouldn't have been with you much longer. He loved you so much.
Like you loved your son, who was my cousin.
Yes, I am Nathaniel de Granada, your uncle.
How did you come to be one of the initiated?
Through my family. Your father, he believed in the mission of his family. But your mother, Emma, for her family was more important than the prophecy. She was so wonderful. Why did she have to die and that monster is still alive? William, I'm so sorry about Angelina. She was so innocent, so brave.
The innocent are the first to die.
It might be best if you dropped us off somewhere. Go home, William. It's not worth it.
Just like that? It's not worth it? Listen, Uncle Nat. Angelina died for this. Shit! Amitab, your son, my father! When would it be worth it? It's absurd. But I swear, I'm going to find the stone sepulcher, and then...
William, please be...
It's too late for that. Whatever the angel's tears might be, I'm gonna pay off the crew, equal shares. Then our shares, yours and mine, I'm going to burn in titanium fire.
William, think. Act like McGregor would have. Your father told me about your daydreams. You always wanted to be like Drake McGregor. It's time to decide. I'll help you as best I can.
Why start now, Uncle? Go and kill your wife.
Willie? Willie, is he still alive? Tell me. Is that little wimp still breathing, or did I finally topple his house of cards? Tell me, my sweet little nephew.
He's alive. And he's closer to you than you know, Auntie.
He is alive! I love that man. Crazy, huh? Now listen, Willie boy. Life is full of opportunities. Nat's a bum. A dreamer. He believes too much in his cute little prophecies and his whimsical tales of destiny. So I say, come over to our side, shorty. You don't need to die. Not like Angelina, the dear little seahorse. Did she play along like a good girl in Nat's comedy of destiny?
Quiet!
Was she good and faithful? A woman from the Pacific who loves a man from the Atlantic. What a load of whale crap. Now throw the rest of those fools off your freighter and join us.
Shut your goddamn mouth!
Oh dear, if your mother could only hear you now. The well-mannered boy, her noblesse. All that nobility crap from the Drake clan. But now Sir William loses his composure.
This conversation is over.
All right, nephew. You've got the map. Do you seriously think that's going to help you? No. My job is so simple. Just keep idiots like you and Nat from finding the grave. And even if you do find it, you'll never be able to open it. And if you ever did, none of you would survive.
Well, it seems I'm very fortunate to have such a smart aunt.
A victorious aunt. On your side, you've only got a dead girl, if that's not too sensitive a subject. And a handful of first-class screw-ups. Now, let me think. Where would I want to be?
While you're at it, see if you can guess where you're gonna end up, Auntie. Drake out.
Neapolis, capital of the Atlantic Federation. 2,203 meters.
Animal. I'm glad to see you've left the ship too.
Yeah, no more hiding for me. If there are any crawlers around, I'll kill them. I no longer fear death, and that's what really makes a man invincible, brother.
Where will you go? I'd be pleased if you'd stay with the crew, but I understand.
I recovered Amitab's body. I'll stay with you. When we're near the treasure, I'll bury him near the stone sepulcher.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Angelina. Nobody's ever gonna find her.
She is one with the water, brother. That should bring you peace.
I've lost everybody, you know. I thought I could handle it.
Nobody can, William. Nobody.
How are you?
The physical wounds will heal quickly, William. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's all so dreadful.
Yeah. So, where's the map to the stone sepulcher?
I can understand why you're...
No! I'm putting an end to this. Listen, Uncle. I can understand your bitterness. Maybe I can even understand you sacrificing your life for a legend. But what I cannot fathom is why you dragged Angelina into this.
William, she was young, yes. But she knew. She's perhaps even more devoted than I am. And when I look into your eyes...
Tell me what I'm supposed to do.
Strega. She has men here in Neapolis. They're all agents of the enemy.
Of the Biants.
Yes, of the Biants. But they're not the real enemy.
Okay, so who is the real enemy?
There's a man named Lunat. He's one of Strega's men. They say he's a smuggler, and that he uses Biant technology. Strega is going to try to use him and his technology to find what we haven't found.
Which is?
The gate key. Without that key, no one will ever be able to enter the stone sepulcher.
What does this key look like?
I don't know. It's said that it's 22nd century technology, an EW mechanism.
EW, what does that mean?
Electro-weak. A very high-frequency energy. You must poke around and find Lunat. I've heard he runs a shipyard and owns a special ship prototype. Without that ship, we'll never be able to open that grave.
I'll do my best.
William.
Yes?
You can't see it yet, but you will learn. Angelina did not die needlessly, no. But you need to give her death meaning.
Tell me, Uncle, what kind of man would I be then? What kind of man tries to find meaning in the death of the woman he loved?
Ah, light, sir. I can tell a man of good taste when I see one. What may I offer you?
Something light. I'm in a hurry.
Ah oui, naturellement. You're on a business trip, no? In Neapolis now, there is so much military around, it is not good for business. Or the gastronomy.
Yeah.
Today we have a delicious mousse of baby jellyfish, served on a mikado of julienne sea cucumber and monkfish marrow.
What's the soup today?
Ah, A sophisticated gentleman. Today, we have a foam broth with moray lips, topped with cream from the Clans Union, whipped with nitric oxide.
Honky-tonk boy, what brings you here?
Light. I haven't been in Neapolis for a while.
Well, let me tell you, the water's boiling here. Virgin on Civil War. I wouldn't care normally, but it's eating into my business. Me and my buddy, Winner Fun Punch, are restaurateurs.
Ah, I see.
Sure. All the privates and officers and mercenaries and battle pilots knock back their share when they're here. But it's not like it used to be. There's more boozing in times of peace, you know? The synthahol gets more liquid.
I don't mean to be impolite.
Oh, please, boy. Impolite is when you capture a ship, then you take the skipper's lady on the afterdeck right in front of...
Do you know a man named Lunat?
Lunat. Honky Tonk. You part of his crew?
No, I'm just trying to find his shipyard.
Listen, boy. One blast of needles in your butt from my railgun, and you'll be throwing up your intestines. So watch it.
Yeah, I didn't mean to... See, this man still owes my transport company a fair number of credits.
And what transport company would that be?
Actually, our harvester fleet no longer exists. The company... It went bankrupt after my mother was killed by pirates off Cape Horn.
When was that?
About 10 years ago now.
Cape Horn. The harvester fleet. Sounds like Redbeard's work.
Redbeard?
Aye. That scoundrel could make even saltwater go bad. All right, boy. Give me your upload code and I'll send the coordinates of Lunat's shipyard to your nav computer. No problem.
Thanks. Thanks a lot.
Don't thank me, boy. Lunat's a shadow eater, so watch yourself. He's got friends among the biggest jerks in politics, and he's as much fun as an open sore on your ass.
That's good to know. And thanks anyway.
William, it's time. Did you find out?
Yeah, I've got the coordinates to Lunat's shipyard.
Good. Now we need to get that ship. I don't know if Strega is near, but still, we should hurry.
I'm ready. Do you know where the key can be found?
No, not yet. How are you doing, William?
I'm so happy I could puke.
I see. Well, Animal Stoney and I will go out on the Erie. We need you to provide escort and to paralyze the defense systems. I've found sniper weapons handy in situations like this, but use your own judgment.
All right. Uncle?
Yes?
Do you think after death there's something waiting for us? That there's something more?
William, I know I've spoken often of prophecies and destiny, but no, there's nothing. You die, you're gone forever. Everything dissolves into nothingness.
Well, thanks for being honest. Angelina, she told me optimism is the ideology of murderers and mercenaries. I think your pessimism shows you to be an honest man after all.